So you are wanting to learn how to build a website using WordPress. How do you get started? Where do you get started? Is there some way that you can shortcut that learning time and actually learn from somebody who has taken those steps and been through those paces, if you will, and be able to learn from a professional in an organized manner? And I'm here to tell you that the answer to that question is yes, but it's not me. No, it's not me. It's my friend and mentor and my personal web design coach, Josh Hall. I wanted to take just a few minutes because I love Josh's courses. I love Josh as a person. He's really great. It was actually just recently interviewed on his podcast and gave me an opportunity to really share with people about my own web design business and the kind of work that I do. And so I wanted to take an opportunity just to create some exposure for him as well and tell you a little bit about him and what he does and how his courses can help you. And so let's dive right in. So my name is Steve Schramm. I am here on Funnel Talk to help you build sales funnels and honestly grow your business using WordPress and building sales funnels on WordPress, and also using tools like Divi and Fluent CRM and other tools that really work together to create an awesome product for you. Okay. And so one of the things that I'm doing is helping to create courses. So if you go to divifunnelsecrets.com, for example, you can actually get on a free course that I have created that shows you exactly how to build a sales funnel using the Divi theme and using WordPress. So that's what I record videos here on the YouTube channel for, and that's also what I record some courses for. But I know that some people who find my videos and come along aren't necessarily going to know how to use WordPress or how to use Divi at all. And so I thought, well, should I be creating courses for them? Like, should I be actually working backwards now and creating courses for those people? And at least for now, I've come to the conclusion that the answer to that question is probably no. I want to be able to teach people how to take the basic knowledge of WordPress and Divi and then take that and go from there to use that knowledge and apply it specifically to create sales funnels, to create customers and grow their business and really take that next step. But inevitably, some people are going to find this kind of content and be in a place where they really need to get started a few steps further back in the process. So if you're there and you're watching this video, then I am super proud to share with you Josh Hall's work. And I want to kind of show you around his website and around his courses so you can kind of get an idea for what he is offering. Now, full disclosure, I have an affiliate link down there below in the description. If you find this video helpful and it gives you exactly what you've been looking for and a trusted resource to learn from who's going to teach you the ins and outs of WordPress, Divi, and even how to build your own website design business, I would absolutely love that. Just full disclosure, it's an affiliate link down there, and you'd be, if you decide to buy one of his courses through my affiliate link, that's a way of showing your appreciation to me for showing you Josh's material. So I'll get a little bit of a cut if you decide to buy a course from him. You don't have to do that, though. You could just go to joshhall.co, just like I'm showing you here. You could go to joshhall.co/webdesigncourses and go straight there if you want to. I'm just saying that that's available for you if you want to use the link in the description below. Okay, so these are the web design courses that Josh currently has available. Okay, he's adding more courses. I'm not going to say anything yet because he hasn't officially launched it, but he's got another course that's actually just on the cusp of coming out that I'm really excited about. Probably going to record a separate specific video just talking about that because I'm so excited about it. But I wanted to show you around the courses that Josh does make available right now so that you would know that you could dive in for yourself and see the courses that are currently available. Now, if I'm not mistaken, he's got 9 here. Yeah, that's right. So he's got 9 courses already here on web design that are perfect for you to jump in. Now, Josh has got 875 students already from around the world. It's really incredible. And when you sign up on Josh's course, you actually get to connect, or any of Josh's courses, you actually get to connect with people from all around the world in his custom student center that he just set up. And it's an amazing place. I am a member of the student center myself, and I'm also in his web design club as well. And let me tell you, it's just an awesome atmosphere, an awesome environment. He's really built an amazing community of people. And so that's why I'm so super pumped and proud to be able to share his material with you. Just a super humble, super honest guy and a successful guy who speaks from his experience, not just from theory or what he's learned from other people, but what he has learned actually from being in the trenches and building a super successful web design business of his own. Okay, so he's passing on real knowledge here. So he's got courses on how to get started with WordPress and Divi. This is the very beginner level course that you can actually take. And if you go into each of these courses, you'll actually see a very awesome detailed sales page where he walks through exactly who the course is for, what they are going to learn, and what you are going to learn if you decide to go through the course. And then he's got some reviews and testimonials here from people who have actually taken the course themselves and seen success of their own. And he also gives you these FAQs down there so that you know exactly what to expect before you go into it. And as I scroll through here, I'm seeing these names of people who I know because I'm in the community with them. And so these are all people who have taken his courses. I know him. This is an awesome guy right here. I love Drew. Drew's a sweet guy. Ellen, yep. So all this right here to say that these are real people. I know these people. I've spoken to these people on many occasions, and they testify to the success of these courses. And so this here is just even the very beginning. This is just a beginner's course that teaches you about WordPress and Divi. Then he's got a cPanel course. So I'm not going to go through and show you everything inside of each of all these courses, but I'm just going to give you a brief overview of each one just so you can see what's available and some of the nuances about them. And then let you go. Okay. So Josh also has a cPanel course. So this is how you work inside of cPanel, which is the most common sort of system that most web hosts use for actually managing the back end system of WordPress. And just that course alone is going to save you tons and tons of time. And it's super cheap, only $67. It's going to save you a ton of time and a ton of money because it can be really confusing if you've never seen cPanel before, but he just walks you right through it seamlessly. So trust me, you'll want a guide like him showing you exactly where everything is, the things you don't need to worry with, and the important things you do need to mess with and know how to do. It's going to make a lot more sense to you if you go through a course like that. And then the web design process course. This is something that I wish I had in the very beginning. I didn't, and I grew my own website design business and actually built my own processes and things to where I think now if I were to try to switch to using somebody else's methodology, it might kind of hurt me and might not be as effective for me. But he does have an awesome process. I've heard him talk about it many, many times. And I think it's something that if you're especially just wanting to get started, it's a great place to go, a great place to copy and mimic what somebody else has done. Sure, you can make it your own, but start somewhere. Start with a framework, a successful framework that somebody else has already put together. Okay, that's the way that I think it makes the most sense. Then the website design course is another gem. He's going to teach you not only how to walk through and actually build practically a design. You're going to do that together with him, but he's going to give you principles for design, how to develop an eye for design, and so much more. That's an absolutely great course that if you're not feeling so secure in your actual design sensibilities and your design skills, it is something that can be learned, and Josh proves it to you in this course. Then the SEO course is another great one because it's going to take you through exactly how to optimize your website to be found in search engines and how you can do the very same thing for clients. And that's a huge deal because these days websites are not static. Okay. When somebody buys a website, it's not just going to a brochure, or when somebody looks at a website, it's not just going to a brochure anymore and then making a decision. You have to be active. You have to be doing content marketing. You have to be doing even blogging and all kinds of different things. And Josh is going to show you how to optimize your current and future web pages to be able to get found by search engines. Okay, CSS. If you don't know, CSS is a programming language. It's called a cascading style sheet. And what this particular CSS course does is actually shows you how to use CSS with Divi specifically. So if you're someone like me, someone who has went all in on the Divi theme, and you are wanting to learn the classes and the IDs and the specific things, again, that are specific to Divi and using CSS, then this is going to be a great course for you to actually go through and learn how to do that. So it's going to teach you the basic principles and things that you need, but it's also going to apply things specifically to the Divi theme. That's super, super helpful for people like me who have bought into the Divi theme wholesale and plan to use pretty much exclusively that for client sites. Then there's the web design business course. So Josh's business course is all about the ins and outs of business. How do you do proposals and contracts, right? How do you structure the business well? How much do you charge for web design? I mean, how many of you have Googled that question over and over again, right? So this is a great course that's going to show you how to make each of those kinds of decisions so you don't have to wonder for yourself. And again, from a seasoned person who's already grown a business, why not use somebody else's framework that has already come up with it, rather than design your own? You can make it your own, but there's no sense starting from scratch if somebody else has already done the hard work for you. And so the same exact thing here. Now, this second to last one here, I'm actually super passionate about. I was recently interviewed on Josh's podcast, the Josh Hall Web Design Show. And I was interviewed for the topic of a subscription web design business because that's a unique thing that I did in my business. Is I actually started from the ground up with a subscription service. But most web designers today aren't doing this. Most web designers today are going project to project, and they might be charging anywhere from a couple hundred to a few $1,000s or more for a website, but then they're not getting anything recurring from the client going forward. And I'm here to tell you that I think one of the best business models to have is a recurring business model. And Josh absolutely backs me up. And in this course, he teaches you all about how to add a recurring income component to your current web design business model. And as he'll tell you inside of the course, it changed everything for him when he did this. He actually has a story. I won't ruin all of the details for you, but there's a story specific to one of his daughters where they were going through a really hard time because of some medical issues. And essentially, he couldn't do any client work. And so he was sustained by the subscription maintenance plan that he had his clients on in his business. And so in this course, he shows you exactly how to set up that kind of thing for yourself so you don't have to have the feast or famine cycle that most web designers live in. And then last but not least is Josh's Woocommerce and Divi beginners course. Now, this is actually a great course that's pertinent to some of the things that I do, because again, I like to teach you how to use sales funnels inside of WordPress. And one of the best tools for using sales funnels inside of WordPress is cart flows, okay? And cart flows integrates directly and only right now with WooCommerce. So if you're going to use cart flows to do your sales funnels, you have to use WooCommerce to handle your products, be they physical products or digital products. So in some ways that's a limitation, but in other ways it's a good thing as well. And in Josh's course, he's going to show you all the ins and outs of WooCommerce. So it's a perfect companion to actually being able to go in and create sales funnels and things of that nature, okay? So if you are looking, again, for a way to grow your web design business, or you just want to build one website and learn more about how to use CSS and you're using Divi, or you want to just dive into this world, I can't highly recommend this suite of courses enough. He's actually got a bundle available here that you can actually go into the bundle for just $12.99 at the time of this recording and save a bunch of money if you're able to go ahead and get all of the courses. And if you want to just go ahead and get the entire education, seriously, this is more valuable, I'm not kidding, than a college course. I'm really being serious about that. Okay, I know people who have gone to college to become a web designer. They've gone to like a 4-year school, right, to learn how to do web design. And by the time they get out of school, like everything they learn changes. This is current. This is up to date, and it's only $1,200. And seriously, like I built a successful web design business without all of this stuff, right? And so imagine if you had that shortcut to go ahead and dive in and get started without having to be held up by that. You can take Josh's framework and mold it from there, but start with the baseline of somebody who's already been there and done that. With these 9 courses, you can do everything that you need to do to grow a successful web design business. And I fully believe that this will be relevant now and for even years into the future. I'm sure he's going to update the course as times change, and you'll be able to access all of those updates to the courses that you purchase going on into the future, as far as I know. So I would highly recommend these courses. Now, if you, again, would be so kind as to use the affiliate link down below, I'm going to send you right to this page using that link, and you can actually purchase whichever course you would like to, and then I will just get a little bit of a commission off of that. That would be wonderful. And if you don't do that, fine. Go to joshhall.co/web-design-courses and go there without that affiliate link, and that will be just fine with me. It's not going to hurt my feelings. Josh is worth it. He does a great job. If you want to get a feel for some of his teaching, you can actually go check out his content on YouTube as well. He hasn't uploaded anything in a while because he focuses mainly on his podcast. But since you're right here on YouTube, it'd be easy enough to go find a Josh Hall video. Chances are, if you've ever Googled anything with Divi and WordPress before, you've already seen one. So Josh is a really great teacher, and you can kind of get a feel for his teaching style there. But again, these courses, I can't highly recommend them enough. So go check those out. If you like the kind of content that we're offering here on this channel, don't forget to like this video, give us a subscribe so that we can help more people into the future. YouTube likes to see likes and subscriptions and engagements with the videos so that we can help other people see them as well. And I really think it would be important for people to be able to find these courses and use them to be successful early on and not make those mistakes that most people getting into web design make early on. You can absolutely avoid those, and I think Josh's courses are a wonderful way to do just that. Well, thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.